Everyone, what is up? Welcome back to Steins Linear Bounded Phenogram. This might be the last episode. I've got plenty of time to record. I'm a bit tired, so I don't know if I'll get through the whole route, but we might. Obviously, you guys will probably know based on the length of the video. If it's like 2.5 hours, you know, I probably finished. But if it's, by my standards, kind of short, then, you know, probably didn't finish. Unless we're just that close to the ending. Just like we did in the original Steins Gate, but it didn't feel like we were right at the ending. Anyways, right back into Nae's Route. No reason to hold, I guess. Oh my goodness, this dude.
誰かそこにいるん？だったら悪いんだけど、僕のこと押すか引っ張るかしてくんない？
This dude.
台無しだ。
おう。さてはそこにいるのはなえちゃん氏ですな。もう来ないと思ってたお。
You're a clown, dude.
いつから引っかかってたの？
Probably like half a day.
そろそろ8時間くらい経つんじゃね？
Oh my god.
近くに奴らがいるかもしれんから、大声出して助けを呼ぶわけにもいかないっしょ、ジョコ。
I mean, yeah, I guess he's right. What the heck, man?
ナイちゃん氏やオカリンを呼び出そうにも、携帯はズボンのポケットに入ってるからさ、この状態じゃ取り出せんわけで。このまま誰も来なかったら、数日後には干物になってた予感。あまりに惨めな死に方すぎて、全俺が泣いた。
That would have been kind of tough.
しょうがないな。太郎おじさんは私がいないと何にもできないんだから。
You got him there.
いいから、早く押すなり引っ張るなり、プリーズ。そろそろお腹のあたりの痛みが限界っつうか。あと、トイレ行きたい。ナイちゃん氏が看護師さんみたいに世話してくれるならこの体勢でもできるけど。
嫌です。
No. Yeah. That's a valid way to look at him. Yeah, that's part of what made it so lively. But obviously that's not, you know, my area can't exactly keep things lively anymore, unfortunately. Well, at least everybody kept it lively, but the kind of lively that, you know, Nae liked. That was all Mayuri. She was, yeah, like I said, she's really lighthearted. Warm, kind. Everyone else was just weird.
ナエちゃん、さっき買ってきたアイス、1個食べる？ありがとう。じゃあ、またねー。またね
ー。おー、ナエ、今日も来たのか。
Oh man, Suzuha too.
ナエ、ウィース。
Oh man. This is like kind of a nostalgia trip for me too. It hasn't even been that long since I played the game. We're actually almost perfectly coming up on a year at this point.
おいバイト、うちの娘に変な挨拶を教えるんじゃねえ。
だったら椎名真由里のトゥットゥルーもダメなんじゃないの？
No, she's got a point. That is a double standard, Mr. Braun. That is a double standard.
あれもあれで問題だな。
Oh.
一体どういう意味があんだ？
Never mind, not a double standard. I lied.
さあ。でも、可愛いよ。
I mean, yeah, that's fair. That is valid.
そうかそうか、可愛いか。だったら別に使ってもいいんだぞ。
But he's gonna fold like that. Come on. We should have already known. Also, I uploaded the first episode of Steins Gate ever on May 7th. So we are actually coming up on a year. Holy crap. It's really been a full year.
お父さん、トゥットゥルー。
おお、トゥトゥルットゥ。
店長ってほんと娘に甘いね。
おお、トゥトゥルットゥ。
Oh my god. Mr. Bra trying to say Tutoru. What the heck, man?
そんなに甘いなら、ナイに自転車買ってあげればいいのに。
I mean,
そりゃダメだ。
fair?
自転車乗ってもし転んだりしたらどうするんだ？大怪我しちまうだろうが。
I mean, I guess.
お父さん、過保護すぎだよ。
Facts? I mean, that's fair.
いいか？中学になったら買ってやる。それまでは我慢しろ。
They just had to throw in that, like, gut punch type line, huh? You couldn't just go with that one?
なんだ？また2階の連中騒いでんのか？たく、落ち着きのねえ奴らだな。そろそろ本気で追い出してやろうか。
追い出すなんて白状だよ。
I mean, he is the...
岡部たちの肩を持つのか。
I mean, yeah, she is one of the pals. But I mean, I guess he has every right to kick us out, but...
ちょっと騒がしくするのぐらいさ、見逃してあげてよ。あの人たちは今、世界の命運に関わる重要な使命に従事してるんだからさ。
Little did Mr. Braun know she was dead serious.
ダメだこれ。バイトもすっかり岡部に毒されちまったが。
She's actually being dead serious, but I wouldn't believe that.
だくしょうがねえな。こっちに一発で許してやるか。
Ah, classic. Yeah. It doesn't ever seem like he'd actually kick them out, but I guess it's kind of funny to see it, and even Nae noticed that I was never actually going to do it. Maybe, I mean, I think maybe he kind of liked that company. Yeah. Especially Uncle Daru, if you ask me. I could probably handle Okabe a little better than Daru, personally. Not much better, but... yeah. I could see why for a little kid that would be such a fun summer, why you'd have so many positive memories. And now it's this. Even more run down, dusty, no one here, abandoned. Okay, nah, I respect it.
ナイちゃん氏、学校は大丈夫なん？
Probably. Whoops. Yeah, we're not there either, so... I mean, I guess none of this, in theory, will matter in like a week, but...
たまに遅刻するぐらい平気。
ふーん。
タルおじさん、私昨日はあんなこと言ったけど、やっぱり手伝っていいかな。何にも教えてくれなくていいから。それでもせめてお父さんのテレビを直すのだけはやらせてほしい。
helping in our own way of our own accord.
だからお願いします。
そんなことより腹が減りすぎて死にそうなわけだが。
And Daru as laid back as ever,
悪いけど
not
ナイ
taking
ちゃん
anything
氏、
serious.
ちょっと買い出し行ってきてくんない？学校遅刻してもいいんでしょ？
Bro, you're a bum. Swear to God.
ああ、
主に水、2リットルのペットボトル10本は欲しい。体拭くのにもトイレにも飲み水にも使うからすぐなくなるっつうか。
Yeah, that's fair, actually.
どうかお願いします。僕のことビンタしてくれてもいいから。むしろ我々の業界ではご褒美なので僕は一向に構わん。
Dude.
え、むしろ僕の体をきれいに拭きたい？いいですとも。 JC に介護されるなら死んでもいいよ。
Bro, that ain't it.
はあ。タルおじさんって変態だね。
Correct.
変態じゃないよ。変態紳士だよ。
そうですか。
Huge difference, come on. That's fair. 10 2-liters is kind of absurd, actually. Jeez. 2 days, still hard at work. By being too large. Yeah, no. You know, it's just kind of a front anyways, right? Never had business. Oh man. Well, yeah, now you can be excited now, but you might want to save it till you make sure it actually turns on. I mean, she did. I mean, either way, she deserves to celebrate. She did put in a lot of work there. I feel that. She'll be fine, probably.
タルおじさん、タルおじさん。
どうしたん？
修理終わった。
おお、で、着いた？
We don't know.
これから試すところ。
じゃ、やろう。
うん。
I feel like it's still not gonna work. Oh. There it is. Okay. I mean, I don't think it matters that it's just
ナ
static.
エちゃん氏、グッジョブ。さすがシスターブラウンだお。
Yeah. I mean, she put in some work there. Let's see what happens now. Can I get the D-mail? If you meet a fat white rabbit. Oh, we can't respond to that or anything. It's not like story required, so I don't think that's going to be mentioned. Tough. Yeah, definitely not, because if it works, like, this is all going to be, like, undone.
ミッションコンプリート。
じゃあ完成。
おう。電話レンジバージョン 3.00 天王寺エディションなのだぜ。キリ。
Hey, it's not named subject to change this time. Insane.
これがタイムマシン。
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Yeah.
まあ一応僕なりに2年前の電話レンジを忠実に再現してみたつもり。
Probably for the best right now. You have plenty of time to experiment in the future.
でも2年前だって結局偶然だったわけだし、完璧な再現なんて無理なわけだから、いざ動かしてみても D メール送れませんでしたってオチは十分あり得るっつうか。
That's a risk you gotta take, though, right?
そもそも電源入れてちゃんと動くのかどうかも試してないしね。ぶっつけ本番の一発勝負なんで失敗する可能性も大。
Yeah,
成
real
功したら
positive.
したで僕がそれを見届ける前に世界線変わっちゃうだろうし。
Yeah, you kind of have to rely on Okabe for that.
これはひどい。なんという報われなさ。
Yeah, literally. There's nobody to thank you. Besides
それ
Okabe.
でも使うんでしょ。
当然だお。そのためにこれまで1週間以上もエロゲ我慢してここにこもってたんで。
Bro.
長かった。長すぎた。人には我慢の限界っつうのがあるんだお。
The heck, dude?
ましてや可愛いジェシーに何度もお尻をもみもみされたら理性が持つわけないだろうが。
Bro.
童貞なめんな。
Yeah, I'd be pretty scared, I'm not gonna lie.
あんまり大声出したら外の黒服に気づかれちゃうよ。
Could you imagine that's how they get discovered?
させん。
それでいつ使うの。
今日。
The sooner the better. I mean, what else are you gonna do?
送る D メールは僕の分とナエちゃん氏の分で計2通。
Yeah, he wasn't. After that much involvement, I think Dar is respectable enough. Yeah. And I don't know what to say. I don't want to say morality. Like, ethically? Maybe? I don't know. Like, he's not going to kind of make that promise and then not go through with it. I feel.
1通目を送った時点で外で見張ってる連中が僕らの存在に気づくはずだお。2通目を送る余裕があるかどうかは運次第なわけ。
Yeah, so yeah, the D-mail better actually change the
ナ
past.
エちゃん氏、それでもいい？
It's a chance.
いいなら誰宛てに送るか教えて。先に打ち込んどくからさ。
私が送っていいの？
だが断るって言っても OK。ナエちゃん氏が好きに選べばいいよ。
Yeah, I mean, see, this is the like dependable Daru that we know, but he's also the very perverted Daru who like is like a pedo pretty much.
メール自体はナエちゃん氏の携帯から電話レンジを経由して送るよ。
Daru's a weird character, man. Two very different sides.
全角18文字までしか送れないから気をつけて。
Ooh. I feel like it's got to be her dad. I mean, the only other person it could be, maybe, in my opinion, is Mayuri, but it's just obviously her dad.
決めた。
That's a good question. I mean, what do you say in 36 characters? That significantly changes the past. But like, don't leave me alone. Oh. Oh, that's rough. Does that fit? Jeez, that's rough. I'm doing well, please don't worry. Like, to kind of try and reassure him. That's tough.
タロおじさん、できた。
Just to let him know that she's okay in the future, kind of alleviate his worries. I don't feel like that's gonna change anything, though.
それで大丈夫かな？
うん、バッチリだと思われ。
I mean, one of them has to actually change the
じゃあ
past, right?
電話レンジにメール送れるようにアドレスを入力してと。
That dash worries me. Nope.
おう、腹減ったお。
Dude, just send the D
買っ
man.
ておいた差し入れ、もう残ってないの？
昨日の夜に全部食べ尽くした件について。
Dude,
キリ、
don't you dare make her go leave and get some food.
夜に食べたら太るよ。
You get fat.
だがそれがいい。あ、そうだ。悪いんだけどナエちゃんしさ、
No.
また買い出ししてきてくんない？
You're right here. Just send the D mail. So help me. I'm just saying, right? I'm just saying. If we go shopping and come back and this place has been raided and like Daru's not here or something, I'm going to be really annoyed. Don't think there's any actual reason for that to happen. And what? She probably views it as him trying to get away with not sending the D mail.
まあ、これが秋葉での最後の晩餐になるっぽい。電話レンジ起動させたらビルがすげえ揺れるからね。外の連中に気づかれるのはコーラを飲んだらゲップが出るより確実だお。
That just seems like an absurd risk
タ
to
ロ
take.
おじさん、
つうわけで、その前に腹ごしらえしとかないと逃げられんしょ。
You won't have to. Just send an actual D mail that changes things. What?
つうわけで、よろ。
He knows that.
おじさん、私。
できればピザ頼みたいところなんだけどさ、さすがにそんなのしたらバレバレだし。
じゃなくて、
This
タイ
film.
ムマシンはいつ
Yeah.
動かすの？
She clearly thinks he's gonna activate it while she's gone.
ナイちゃん氏が帰ってきて飯食ったら始めますが何か
She doesn't believe him.
そう。
どうしたん？
ううん。おじさん。握手してくれます。
Man, yeah, this is pretty much just goodbye.
いいですとも
Bro. I think there's a good chance. I don't think Dara is doing it to be like to like ignore Nae. I think he's doing it to maybe protect her, is what I'd say. Is in case it doesn't change the past or it does fail, he doesn't want Nae to be there. Daru, he's a character, man.
おおジェシーと生握手とか僕は今まさに勝ち組となった
You go from moments like this, which are so awkward and uncomfortable, to him like kind of behind the scenes, not in your face, being this really dependable guy who cares for others. Right, sometimes too much. Remember in Steins Gate Zero how stressed he got about whether he'd actually be able to make Suzuha? Like, that was really kind of a funny plot line. And ultimately, technically, not something he should ever have to worry about. You know, if she's there, like she exists. And he was so worried that he might like miss out on his chance. Right, and he did everything he could, and he was actively doing everything he could to protect Suzuha. Here he's doing everything he can to protect Nae, right? Like, that's who he is kind of behind the scenes, not in your face. But then in your face, he's this guy, right? The perverted pedo, pretty much, right? Like, he is such a weird dude. Yeah, he does. Sorry, I know that was a bit of a tangent about Daru, but like, just like such an odd character. Yep, he knows he's not leaving.
じゃあ、買い出しに行ってくる。
I think they both know.
気をつけて
He has to know that she knows, right?
ねえ、ダルおじさん。
ん？
ダルおじさんは嘘が下手だね。
どういうこと？
ううん、なんでもない。
Really? Come on. Yeah. Jeez. There it is. She's leaving. And what? Ideally, soon, we'll be on a different world line, but... Probably a good idea. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Are you about to get kidnapped? Oh, no. He activated it. Oh, man. Hopefully this works. Yep, there's the... Oh my god, wait, is that the static discharge?
タイムマシン。
The problem is, if you have time to think about it, it didn't work. That's brutal. It exploded in an accident.
ねえ、ダルお おじさん。
This is brutal. What? This is so brutal.
もし
No
私が
way.
買い出しに行きたくないってわがまま言ったら、おじさんはどうしてたのかな。
Yeah. Oh my goodness, no way. Yeah. The CERN agents got him and the time machine. I mean, unless she has perfect reading Steiner too, which seems highly unlikely, or, you know, we would probably know, then she wouldn't know the change happened. Yeah. Yeah. Cell phone was mailed back to me by an unknown sender. What did it say? Yeah, not gonna show us, huh? Man. It means it's story relevant later. Somehow. Yeah, jeez. They just got it covered up. We just gotta believe they'll be back there one day. They all stay there in the Steins Gate world line, right? He's a weird dude, but he's certainly a presence. I mean, I'd guess they disappeared. There's no way it's a fluke. I'd guess they got Daru. Maybe Daru led them to Okabe. Yeah. Wait, what? Oh no. You're... Oh my god, stop it. Is there something there for her? So help me. If it's from Mr. Braun. If it's like a letter to Nae from Mr. Braun. This is...
お父さんの字だ。
Yep. Oh no. Could be.
がとう。
That letter, man. I'm sure they'll read it off to me in a second, but still. So, my dear Nae, have you been well? I don't know how old you'll be when you read this, but nothing would make me happier as a father than knowing you're living a good life. I mean, that is the kind of person he was, so... I mean, a short and simple message like that, it makes sense. If I don't think the D-mail was successful, but if he ever actually saw that, I think that would mean the world to him. Oh my goodness. That's 100%. What?
私は元気でやってるよ。だから見守っていてね。
Jeez, man.
じゃあまた来るね。
Just have a feeling. Is that it? Oh man, we were pretty close to finishing. Oh man, what the heck? That was a depressing ending. Wow. I'll take the time to listen to the music, I always do that, but I'll give my thoughts afterwards. I don't know if this is something I just don't get. Why do so many credits of Japanese games I've played do the thing in the background where it's like those you know, the circles, the orbs, whatever, and they're like glowing and like then fading out and disappearing, whatever, bouncing around. Like I've seen that in, you know, Steins Gate. I've seen it in Fire Emblem. Well, I haven't played many other Japanese games, but that seems like an oddly high rate of credit screens that look exactly like this. Like, if somebody told me this was the Three Houses credit screen, I might believe them. I mean, it looks nice, but... The song's not bad. It's not my favorite credit song, but it's okay. It's not Another Heaven, but it's pretty good. It's a pretty nice credit song, I'm not gonna lie. I'm liking the sequence, but... So the ending song for Steins Gate and Steins Gate Zero were both amazing. And the ending song used in oh goodness, which route was it? In Steins Gate 0. Kaguri? Her route, I think? I think it was Kaguri's route. It's like a song of stars and skies or something. Well, I have it in a Google Doc as one of my favorite songs from that game. These credits are pretty long. Yeah, okay, wait, this is the end. I'm not gonna try to find that doc. Okay. Jeez, like, we're at 100% CGs, so there's not like another secret route. Like, this is actually the last time I'm watching the credits. Normally I'd try to pay a little more attention, but this is like the 4th credit roll of this game. And I don't skip credits. Okay, nope. No more routes. Which I figured, but we are, like, properly done with the game now. Insane. Oh my goodness. Clear list. Yep, there's everything. We're only missing 3 tips. That's it. And CG libraries completed. Oh, have I not opened that once yet? This game had some really good CGs. Oh my goodness, I'm so stupid. I could have taken such a better screenshot of this one from here. Whoops, I'm dumb. I completely forgot about some of these routes, low-key though. Like, I completely forgot like everything about Daru's route. I like forgot it existed for a second. It was an okay route. It was okay. But definitely didn't compare to this route right here. Okabe's route. Kurisu's route was pretty good. Suzuha's was just weird. Mr. Bronze was one of the few that I just actively did not like. Varys's was also really weird at the beginning. And I got like kind of serious at the end, but it was okay. Luca's not a huge fan. It wasn't bad, but like I remember saying multiple times back then, even like at the beginning, it kind of felt like repeating everything a lot. Mayuri's route was really good. I liked Mayuri's route a lot. I still really liked Moeka's route. That was one of my favorite routes. This is probably a top 3 route. Same with Mayuri. Probably same with Okabe's. Those are probably my top 3 routes. This Kyoma's route was weird. Really weird. It was kind of fun, but like not super important in the grand scheme of things. Didn't add that much to any character. Which is fine, not every route has to, but Nae's route was fun. I liked Nae's route a lot. That was probably, I'd say that was like a top 5 route for me. I know like I finished the route a few minutes, or like I know this is kind of late to actually start giving my thoughts, but Nae's route was, wait, what are these? Is this just like concept art? think that's just concept art. Oh, whoops. See a little bit of blush there too. Anyways, Nae's route was pretty good, I think. I feel like I say that about most routes, but there aren't many. Well, a lot of the routes kind of ended up being meh, right? None of them were like actively bad, and they all had their moments. Nae's route was a lot shorter than some of the other routes, like by like an hour. I expected this video to be way longer, and it actually ended up being. And I don't think that's a problem, right? The fact that it was a little shorter. The first episode I thought was really good. It was interesting. It was just so interesting, the premise of 2 years after the events of Steins Gate go from the perspective of a character who was affected but not necessarily involved, right? And who wants to be involved in all these events and who wants those events to have kind of made, like, kind of not happened, but more importantly, she wishes for those days back, you know? And I mean, she's still living a good life. And she does her best to help. It kind of just fails, miserably. That ending was depressing. The freaking phone wave exploding, or what I assume is the phone wave, and then the agents rushing in and almost certainly kidnapping Daru again. Yikes, that's not how I expected this to go. Really not how I expected this to go. That was brutal. And then you slide that right into here, right into that letter. Maybe the D-mail did send. Maybe Daru prioritized Nae's D-mail over his. I don't know. Maybe his D-mail just didn't change things, and he still got Nae's through, right? Or maybe that letter was always there. Either way. I mean, I guess that one's kind of up to interpretation, but that letter, that was brutal, man. I mean, I had a feeling that's what it would be. Just, it's kind of a way for her to finally say goodbye to her dad, right? Which, given her relationship with her dad, I mean, it wouldn't be like some simple thing. So something like that, like, it was a huge moment, you know? Overall, that was a solid route. I'd probably rank that like roughly top 5, if not top 5, top like 50%. I don't know how many routes there actually were. How many routes were there actually? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So yeah, top 5, top 6 actually is roughly top 50%. I don't need to go through all the routes again. I just kind of went through them all. You guys kind of know my opinions on them if you've watched this far, or in this video or the series. You kind of know what I thought of most of them. While I try not to rag on anything too hard, right? So, I mean, I haven't really had any like super negative opinions either way, but I guess let's just kind of talk about my thoughts about the game as a whole. I thought it was a pretty solid game. It definitely was not Steins Gate or Steins Gate 0 level. Which is, I mean, you look at it as like disjointed stories and it's like side stories, and it's kind of like, obviously it's not going to be Steins Gate level. But even like a lot of the writing quality didn't feel like the same as the other two games, or the main games, I suppose. It almost felt repetitive at times. I mean, I don't even mean in the sense that they were repeating stuff from the first Steins Gate. Just kind of that every route was kind of like, the first half was just a lot of like exposition, like a lot of setup, and then the second half is when things get serious and there's probably a depressing moment right before a pretty happy ending, right? Or bittersweet at least. Most of the routes follow that kind of basic formula, which is fine, I guess. But I mean, at the same time though, the routes that were not as serious I didn't like, so I can't say I know what I would have preferred they do, but it did feel like a lot of the routes followed that same kind of formula. Even so, the game was like, even despite my kind of complaints there, This game's probably like a 7 out of 10. If you've played Steins Gate or Steins Gate Zero, like it feels like this is not a necessary add-on, but if you want more, it is good, right? It does that. It adds to a lot of the characters, and even the characters it doesn't add much to, you just get to see them again. You get more interactions with them, right? I mean, which was super nice. I can't really think of a character it didn't add much characterization to. Like, Nae got a good amount of characterization. Okabe got a bit more. He was really well fleshed out in the game, so he didn't need really any more. Kurisu got some more characterization. Her dad did, too. Moeka got a lot. Mayuri got a pretty decent amount. Daru, he got fleshed out a bit as well. Sort of. He was probably, out of the people in this game, he was the most neglected. Actually, probably Luca. Luca had Luca's route, right? Where he was like the one who helped change things. And I mean, we did learn more about him in that route. So actually, I don't know. It's probably between Luca and Daru for people who were like least positively impacted by this game. I don't think any of them were negatively impacted, but I think Daru and Luca in particular just didn't get the expansion that other characters did. I mean, Daru kind of did though in Nae's route. He got a good amount. Luca has his route to back him where he kind of grew, but like, and we did learn more about him as a person, but anyways, point is, it does add to almost all of the characters, and you just get to see more of them, and I mean, that was enough, you know, that was a solid experience. I admit it wasn't my favorite experience ever. I played this game a little slower than I would have liked to have recorded it. I think that's partially because it wasn't my favorite game ever. But also very much so because I'm just a somewhat busy person. I got a lot of things going on, so it's also harder to, like, I guess it's a little, I mean, and I was kind of burned out on Steins Gate, but it's also a little harder to fit, you know, Linear Bounded Phenogram into your schedule when you're not like, yes, I need to play the next route, right? I need to get back to Linear Bounded Phenogram. Right, like that's how it was for Steins Gate 0, I'll say, because I was actually in school when I played Steins Gate 0. Steins Gate, I was out of school, so I can't really compare there. I had all the time in the world. But Steins Gate 0, it kind of naturally was drawing me in, you know, and I would always make time for it. This game, sometimes if I had that 2-hour slot, maybe I'm like, I'm gonna go do something else actually. So, I mean, I probably should have recorded a bit more. Hopefully, with whatever I go to next, we'll record a bit more. Well, I say whatever I'm going to go to next, like I don't know what it is. I still don't want to say it, not because I'm trying to keep suspense or something, but I don't want to say whether I'm going to Fate or Higurashi until I actually get there in case I change my mind. But anyways, that's it for Linear Bounded Phenogram, guys. I don't really have much more to say. This game didn't have some like deep impact on me like Steins Gate is, so I'm not gonna be here for like 30 minutes raving about how awesome and like life-changing the game was, right? It was a fun game. We got a lot of extra fun interactions. We learned a lot of new cool things about characters or interesting things. And I mean, while it did have its flaws, it was still overall a really solid experience. I hope you guys have enjoyed my Linear Bounded Phenogram playthrough. I mean, heck, I sound like I kind of ragged on it, but still, either way, I hope you guys enjoyed it at least as much as I did. Because while I did kind of just rag on it, it was still a solid experience that I absolutely enjoyed. I don't think I'll touch Steins Gate again for a while, but I don't really have to. I mean, besides My Darling's Embrace, I mean, there's nothing left to really even record. I mean, it's been about a year since I started the series, and since then. We got Steins Gate, Steins Gate Zero, Steins Gate Zero's anime and all the OVA stuff, the movies, excuse me, the Steins Gate, or like the first part of Steins Gate, we got its OVAs, got Linear Bounded Phenogram. Like, we've done so much Steins Gate on this channel. I think it's time for a break. Move to something else. We know we got whatever the next Steins Gate game is. Right? Like, it's coming. That'll be on this channel. Absolutely no doubt it'll be on this channel. Whenever it comes out. But until then, I mean, I don't know that I'll touch Steins Gate. I mean, I'll probably touch Science Adventure, but Steins Gate probably not. I don't think I'm touching My Darling's Embrace for a very long time. But yeah, no, that's about it for this. So I'm gonna be starting up some new series soon. I mean, for those of you who are only here for Steins Gate, I appreciate all your time. Like, I'm not gonna say like, wow, fake fan. I appreciate any time you've spent watching my videos. I really hope you enjoyed them. I really do. If you don't want to stay and watch anything else, I don't blame you. That's fair. I'm not going to judge you for that. For those of you who seem to actively enjoy just watching me react to things, I hope you guys will join me on the next game I go to, and probably next anime, because I'll probably like cycle in an anime soon as well. So I hope you guys will tune in for some more of that. I'm looking forward to continuing to upload stuff to my channel, and hopefully you guys will continue to support me. So that's all I've got for Steins Gate, Linear Bounded Phenogram, and really just Steins Gate as a whole, at least for a while. So I hope to see you guys in a future video. I think it's only appropriate to send it out the only way you could really send out the whole Steins Gate series, right? L. Psi. Congru.